Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Kentucky health experts warn people about a new drug causing overdoses here in the Commonwealth. And a local college offers up a new program that could lead to free tuition for students in our region.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Chas Gayhart. It is 4:59 on Friday, March 4th. Let's go over and check in with Brandon, who is also excited. It's Friday.
Yes, indeed. I think we all are excited. Welcome back, my friend. It's been a little while, but not too long. You were here earlier this week, but I didn't see you.
Yeah.
So
but we're back together again today.
Back together again today. The dream team, the dynamic duo. We're ready to go get this Friday underway. So we appreciate you being here once again, and we appreciate the forecast, but not as much as we did yesterday. Let's take a look at those temperature differences, and look at that. Instead of 40s and 50s, it's 20s and 30s this morning. So a big change there. Still close to 40 in Jacksboro. That's our warmest spot this morning at 39, and 28 in Irvin is our cold spot currently. We'll see how that changes as we head deeper into the morning. Now, some spots you might have a little bit of frost, so continue to watch out for that this morning. You might have to give your cars a quick scrape if you don't get a chance to really warm them up there, but again, I think we'll be in pretty good shape today. Breakfast forecast, we are going to go up and fast because we're going to start today with some sunshine. Not anything in the way of fog this morning, at least that I've seen so far, and clear skies as we start the day, but clouds will increase later. But before then, we should get into the mid to upper 60s this afternoon. Rest of the forecast on the way in just a little bit. Chas?
Thanks, Brandon. Well, a jury came back with a not guilty verdict yesterday for the former Louisville, Kentucky police officer who fired shots during the 2020 drug raid that ended in the death of Breonna Taylor. Brett Hankison was not charged with Taylor's death. He faced charges of wanton endangerment for firing shots that went into a neighboring apartment where a man, woman, and child were living. Hankison fired 10 shots near a side door during the raid, but none hit Taylor.
I told Breonna Taylor's family in closing argument, I tried to, that it was a terrible tragedy. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. And as I said in the closing argument, it all revolves back to Kenny Walker. And I would stand by that.
Breonna Taylor was a 26-year-old black woman who worked as an emergency medical technician. She was settling down for bed when Louisville officers with a narcotics warrant kicked her door. They drew fire from Taylor's boyfriend, who said he thought it was an intruder. 2 officers at the door returned fire, killing Taylor. Neither officer was charged in her death. One of the officers was hit in the leg by a bullet. A Warren County woman running for a state representative seat was arrested Sunday and charged with public intoxication. Lynette Lopez is running as a Republican candidate in the 20th district race. The arrest citation says that police received a call Sunday evening regarding a complaint. When the officer arrived, they determined that Lopez was under the influence to the point where she was a danger to herself and others. She was arrested and charged with public intoxication. A new fentanyl-laced drug is causing overdose cases to increase in eastern Kentucky. Health experts say the new substance is different from other drugs in the area because it turns purple when placed in water. Public Health Director Scott Lockard says they are doing whatever they can to combat the situation.
We're going to be able to start providing fentanyl test strips, so it will hopefully help to prevent issues like this, so that fentanyl can be detected when a new supply of substance is obtained.
Lockard says so far they have seen 6 overdoses and 1 death in Lee, Wolfe, and Owsley counties. Thursday was World Hearing Day, a reminder that it's never too late to get tested for hearing loss. Health officials say the biggest cause is never wearing ear protection. Common symptoms include muffling of speech, difficulty understanding in a crowd, and needing to turn up a device's volume. Public Health Director Scott Lockard says hearing loss is nothing to be ashamed of.
Get tested, find out, because you'll be surprised who among you has hearing loss. And often you can correct hearing loss with a very simple little device. Some of us have experienced hearing loss.
Lockard says he encourages everyone to get tested if there are even any symptoms of potential hearing loss. Hazard Community and Technical College is offering a new program that could lead to free tuition. Students have to complete their FAFSA and 4 prerequisites, along with applying for scholarships that may pay for students' entire RN coursework. Dr. Jennifer Linden says the college had a 100% pass rate on the NCLEX exam for the first-time test takers in May of last year.
We have a variety of training for our nurses, so we have enhanced our labs and we've expanded our classrooms so that we are able to offer the highest quality of training.
Dr. Linden adds the college now accepts 100 nursing students in each class. The Kentucky House has voted to regulate the dispensing of abortion pills. The bill would require women to be examined in person by a doctor before receiving the medication. The measure won House passage Wednesday. The proposal moves on to the Senate. The bill is part of a nationwide response from abortion rights opponents to the increased use of pills rather than the surgery to terminate early pregnancies. About half of abortions performed in Kentucky are the result of medication procedures. Opponents call the measure an intrusion into women's medical decisions. A Kentucky Senate panel has advanced a proposal that would keep state government from doing business with financial companies that have decided to cut their investments in fossil fuels. It would also require the Kentucky State Treasurer to publish, maintain, and update a list of financial companies engaged in energy company boycotts. That list would be shared with the state government entities making investments of more than $1 million annually. If a financial company does not end the boycott, the bill would require that the state government entity divest from those holdings. Well, thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, everyday people over in Ukraine play their role in fighting Russian oppression. That's on the way.
Are you ready for a big-time warm-up? If not, get ready quick because we could push 80 degrees tomorrow. Yes, you heard that right. I'll have the latest forecast in about 3 minutes.